Oh well, hello, it's yourself and welcome back to the Black Lodge. I'm David, Drinkswhisky, and you're here to watch another episode of For Me or No For Me, the series where I try loads of whiskey that I may have tried before or I may have not, and I decide, is it for me or is it no for me? Now it's all subjective, it is not a hard and fast review. You might like it, I might like it, you might not like it, I might not like it, or vice versa. We don't know. So I hope you're enjoying the series so far. Today we're in for a treat. We're taking ourselves down to Glengyle Distillery. We are going to Campbeltown and we are going to be trying this bad boy, Kilkerran 16. Now this is the Kilkerran 16 from the 15th of September 2021. I don't quite know how I've had it for so long, or if I picked it up and it was an older bottling or what, but for those that don't know, Glengyle was reopened. It basically helped push Campbeltown back as a registered status within the 5 regions of Scotch whisky. It's owned by, it says on here, Mitchell's, Springbank. So Kilkerran is part of Springbank. On the back, it gives you a bit of spiel. It's non-chill filtered. It's no added colouring. I've done no research in this because I thought, you know, in this one, Kilkerran is a bottle that pops up and people see it on shelves now, thankfully, and it's highly rated. There's been some 16-year-olds that have came out recently that haven't been to everybody's fancy. Now I don't know which one, what this fancy is. As I said, I'm coming in blind. Well, get that pop for you. There we go. Into the glass. We've got a good spirits company glass today from Glasgow. Decent pour in. So yeah, hailing from Campbeltown, Springbank, Long Row, Kilkerran, Hazelburn, all much of a muchness, but a few differences there that I'm sure if you want to kind of know more, you can research it. But we're not here for a history lesson, we're here to see if the whiskey's good. Very soft on the nose, which I believe it's 46%, so it shouldn't be too challenging. Now, give me a second. My nose is a wee bit cold and runny, so what I'm going to do is, I don't know if you've seen these, a little Kilkerran toppers, and I'm just going to leave that, and we're going to just pause for a second, and we're back. Pause over. I figured I'd unpause while we're waiting for the vapours to really settle in that glass. I have accidentally collected every single one of Kilkerran's heavily peated range, which started as peat in progress and now it's small batch. We're up to batch 11. However, I accidentally done that. Well, I think I started at like batch 3 or 4. I think it was batch 4 maybe, during the whole lockdown period. And then 5 came out, 6, and I thought, I'm going to go back and get at auction. And I managed to pick up at auction quite cheap. 3, 2 and 1, or if it was just 2 and 1 or whatever. And I thought once they get to like 6 or 7 they're going to stop, and then I'll do a great flight and tasting, and they just keep going. And peat in progress is no more, it is now small batch, and they're still going, and I'm at bottle 11. Aye, so that, I have a lot of Kilkerran. It's not opened, to my detriment. Maybe this series will help me open some of them. I'm not saving it for monetary reasons, it's just that collector vibe in me, that OCD, that I had to have them all, and now they're all sat there. But that range is heavily peated, as it says in the name. It'll be interesting to see the nuance from like the 1 to maybe the 12, that jump, because I think they would kind of range a bit. But if you've tried them, let me know in the comments below if you enjoy them. A lot of people do. The 12, Kilkerran 12, is a great value drinker, fantastic, people love it. What do they like about Kilkerran? Well, it's light, it's a little bit fruity, there's a little bit of smoke in there, a little bit of peat, no much, bit of pepperiness depending on the wood. But the one I had of that before that I never liked was really sulphury. So I don't know what's going to go on with this one. As I say, this came out in September 21, so it's been in there a while. Let's see how we do now. There we go. It's like boiled sweets, boiled sugar sweets, hard candy, orangey, lemony, citrusy, yellow fruit on the nose. So just all sweet, Very sweet. I'm going to assume ex-bourbon cask maybe. Assumption, it's definitely no sherry. Right, here we go. I always say to people, first sip's for free, because it's so overwhelming. That first bit of alcohol onto the palate, it can overwhelm you. That's where a lot of people say, oh, that's smooth. I'm sure that's where it comes from, because if the whiskey's good, you're not going to get immediate flavour notes. You're just going to feel, is it palatable? Is it burny? Is it hot? Is it hurt in my chest? Or is it quite easy going? This is quite soft and easy going. Probably the water for Campbeltown Lock. It's creamy texture. Weirdly, what first comes to mind with the texture, not the taste, but the texture, is like a bottle of Teacher's Highland Cream. That's what the palate reminds me of. It's creamy, it's soft, smoothing on the edges, rounded edges. There it is. There's that fruitiness, nice and soft, mellow. There's a little bit of spice in there, white pepper again. The finish is long, it lingers, coats the front of the mouth. It's a really good dram. It's at 46%. The mouthfeel, the body to it, as they say, it's non-chill filtered, no added colouring. It's chewy. It's just very good. It is very good. I think we know that in this one, we're going to be quite clear and say it's for me. It's interesting coming to it because I reckon that this bottle will only get better now that it's opened. It's been in that bottle for the best part of 3.5 years. So you can imagine a bit of air to it. Wee side note on this, just Kilkerran history. But the reason I ended up with this setup pretty much and getting addicted to Whiskey Tube and all that was because of the man himself, Alan, the whiskey friend, and I started watching him along with Aquaviti and Ralphie and No Nonsense Whiskey Night during lockdown. And I saw he was in, I think he used to do it in a shed or like a cabin type vibe, and his shelves were bulging, and he had all these Kilkerrans in progress, and the Kilkerrans in progress at the time were coloured, like pastel colours, blue, yellow, kind of pinky red, salmon pink and stuff. And I thought, that looks brilliant, that looks really good. I want to have enough whiskey to put in shelves. So Alan, it's all your fault. It's all your fault. But aye, it's for me. Cheers.